Well, I'm delighted to be joined by Richard Commey. Richard, um, it feels like you've been the forgotten man for a little while, but you won't want that to be the scenario for you at all, will you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I want the world to know, what I'm made of, and I'm still here.
And you've got the greatest opponent to kind of showcase that against coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, most definitely. Loma is one of them. The guy they regard as one of the best, pound for pound. So it's always great to face the best so that people will know who you are.
Will you be pursuing a contest with Teofimo Lopez down the line as well? I know what all fighters are like. You like to take your, I don't want to call it revenge, but you like to put the record straight, don't you? You know?
Yeah, most definitely. Because the fight really didn't go as to plan. So I'll definitely, if I get a chance, I'll definitely want to fight so that people will see.
What went wrong in that contest for you, really? I mean, were you just caught early and off balance, or?
That I think I was caught, and that was it. It happens to all the big guys, the champions, Muhammad Ali, and all. Everyone suffered from that kind of, So yeah, he did, and then that's it.
Because really, it's such an amazing division. I mean, obviously, you're based in America at the moment, and like it's such an amazing division to be in at the moment globally, and it could really ignite massive interest in America, couldn't it? Because yourself and Teo and Vasyl and Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia and George Combat, like you could have a world boxing super series based on it almost, couldn't you? There's so many great champions there.
Most definitely.
You know.
Yeah.
Are you targeting all those guys? Is this the opportunity to target all those guys? You're 30-3. You're probably in the prime of your career, aren't you?
Yeah, most definitely. It's just about you take one fight at a time. I don't want to really want to be mentioning him when I've got Loma to think about or to worry about or to. So definitely, I would love to fight all them guys, but I have to take my time one at a time, and then we'll see how it goes. And if it happens that after that there's an opportunity to fight any of them, no problem.
What did you see in what Teofimo Lopez did against Lomachenko last year that you can activate yourself in this fight? Do you think he exposed a few things about Lomachenko in that fight? My take is that Loma just didn't get going for 6 rounds. He was just cruising too much, but maybe Teo didn't let him. Did you see anything there in that performance?
Yeah, I think Teo was. What I saw, like Teo was putting a bit of pressure on him. He didn't let him settle to do what he wanna do, and I think it's one of the things that I need to capitalize on it.
Yeah, that's no secret, really. There's a style to beat that type of fighter who's smaller than you but skilled. In that way.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I mean, are you looking to rough him up as much as you can as well?
Well, I'm going there to box, do what I can do, and what people know me. What I'm capable of is what I'm gonna do, and then if I cannot tell the future, I cannot tell what is gonna happen in the ring. So so I'm just going there to do what I gotta do, play smart, and make sure don't rush anything, and then just do what my corner will instruct me to do, and then definitely I know for sure if everything goes right, definitely I'll be victorious on the night.
Tell me a little bit about. Obviously, we know that you've held the IBF world title. You want to win a world title back. There's, this isn't for belts, but it's certainly this is a legacy fight for both of you in many ways. Tell us about growing up in Ghana. Are you, your birthplace is Accra. one of the famous tribe that come from Jamestown as well?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm a Gar. A Gar, and when you look at the records of the champions that Ghana has produced, we all from the same tribe, a Gar.
Yeah.
All from the same place called Bukum Waseren, So yeah, growing up I was very quiet. Like I'm quiet now.
Yeah.
And growing up you only see boxing and soccer. And I'm good with soccer as well. And a lot of people thought I would be a soccer player. Then kickboxing came to Ghana. And, because, when you're growing up, we earn our respect by fighting. Like when there is and I understand your argument, you fight, you earn your respect. So when kickboxing came, I said, well, let me give it a try just to learn a self-defense. So I started doing kickboxing, and obviously I was chosen to be number one. And then I went to Japan to have a look at K1. Came back, went to Dubai with my coach for 2 years, training and fighting as a kickboxer. And all of a sudden, all my friends were like, Richie, man, you can box. Why don't you try? Why don't you do it? And I said, okay. After 2 years, I said, well, I've heard you guys. I'm coming to Ghana, give boxing a try. And then I came 2008, October. 2019, October. And then 2010, I started boxing. So I started with amateur, and then 2010 August, I met my manager Michael Amubilia, and that was it.
And it's been boxing ever since. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
What is it about the Gar tribe? Yeah, the Gar. Yeah.
Yeah, we fight we are fighting.
Have a lot of the Ghanaian athletes and Ghanaian footballers and stuff, have many of them come from that particular tribe? Because you clearly have the athleticism, the fast twitch fibre, the bone structure, all those things that attribute to being great athletes, yeah? Is there ever history meetings of that tribe today to celebrate those things, or is there anything that goes on that's traditional that you go back to celebrate all that?
Not really, but when you come in and you're from that tribe, they expect you to, they expect that definitely no matter what you're gonna get there. But not really. They don't really celebrate. But they see you when you come in, and then they have their support behind you, because once you come up and from there, they know, yeah, you can do it, and then they give you all the support you need.
Is there history?
And when you go back home,
yeah,
it's like, oh man, it's like, yeah, we made, and the support and everything, the love is massive.
That's amazing. And the inspiration for so many young people and all of those things who don't have anything perhaps, and they can see, they can touch you, feel you, that you've done it. Yeah. Do you know the history of the tribe? Were they the great warriors back in the day as well? Then was there? Yeah.
And they migrated from Nigeria, from Israel, and then they lived in Nigeria for a bit, and then they came to Ghana, and from where we are, I heard the Ashantis were there, and they had to fight the Ashantis, and then push them back. So for what I know, the Gar tribe, they are warriors. They fight. Migrated from Israel. Yeah.
From Israel, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay, wow. So there's that whole migration across Africa, yeah?
Yeah.
Fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. And without being too kind of deeply spiritual about it all, or you feel that, yeah? You feel that. You felt it growing. Definitely. You've always felt that in you, yeah? Definitely.
I always felt that in me, and and this is why I always want to represent these people. And it's more than anything, it's more than anything for me, to represent our people, to put a joy in their faces. And obviously, when I win every fight, that is the source of their joy. So, it's not just about, even though people take boxing as business and it's sport, but it's more than that to me.
Absolutely, it is, and that's what I'm going to say here. Why I love covering it so much, because when I'm with mixed martial arts. I'm in Dublin at the moment doing Bellator MMA, and we've got athletes from all over the world. I love it when the tribes come together to meet each other in a fight as well. Like you're meeting that kind of really rock Eastern European tribe right now, and it's like the warriors meeting. It really is, and it's like you're sportsmen, all of you now. Of course, you know it's not a fight to the death or anything like that, but it's the ultimate test with human beings around the world, isn't it? And it is fascinating on that level, isn't it? It's fascinating. You know, who's a mover, who's the slugger, who relies on the chin, who relies on technique, who relies on heart, who relies on stamina, who relies on the DNA inside themselves. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
It's so interesting, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, very interesting.
You know, all of you at the level you're doing it, it's something beyond sports in fight sports, I believe. You know?
Yeah. True. That's the way I see it, and this is gonna be one of the big fights and the nice and the good fights as well.
The kind of test that you're relishing, I can see. You're relishing it, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Well, I want to apologise. I'm on air for the complete muck-up last night when I couldn't get the recording to work. It's great to see you today. I've got to say again, the dreads are looking rock solid. Yeah? Yeah, a little bit shorter than we've seen it now, but they're looking rock solid. Are those keeping those for fight week with the kind of gold spikes on the top of them? Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it this week to the fight because everyone keeps saying about it. Like, it looks good on me, so
it does look great on you. You look fantastic. Yeah, I wish you all the best. We cannot wait. It's one of the great fights of the year.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Cheers.